But what's up, man? Got a few people from the TikTok spilling in. What's up, guys? Yo, Dusty, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, Sam. Sam, let's try to avoid the whole hey thing with like 50 Ys at the end of it, okay? If you're dropping more than 3 Ys with your hey, I think it's time to do a little bit of self-reflection, and I mean that in a disrespectful manner. What's going on, Kachonk? I'm doing good, bro. Clash Royale community is a shit show right now. It's just like allegations coming out every day. It's actual insanity, to be honest. At this point, there's a lot of weirdos in the community, which was no secret. But it's kind of crazy how much worse it is than I guess a lot of people thought. And it's sad too, because Clash Royale is in the gutter right now. The game is down so bad that this drama that you think would, I don't know, at the very minimum, like bolster like Clash Royale's reach, I guess. Who knows? Isn't doing anything. It's just like a sad, small community of miserable degenerates and weirdos. What's going on, Skip Lake Day? Sam G, I don't know why we're dropping nerd faces. Unranked push? Hey. Look at my trophies right now. I am up 300, actually 500 since yesterday. Now, I know I told you guys I wasn't going to end my stream until I get top 200 today. That is legit. You got the arms down. Yo, what's going on, Pinecone? All right, to those in the chat that believe that I actually look like I've never worked out, I want you to go ahead, stand on business, and drop a laughing face. Does that look like the bicep of a man that doesn't work out? That's the bicep of a man that goes to the gym, has a family that loves him, okay, and isn't a weirdo with, like, hidden Oxalate files like all these other members, okay? All that to say, I have a life. Clash Royale is not my life. I go live, I have fun, that's it. What's going on at Nighty Wolf? That's a good bicep. Thank you, LeChunk. So let's take a vote, man. If you think I'm a weirdo, drop a laughing face. If you think I'm a normal guy, drop a heart. Yo, what's going on, Dick? Dick, it is always good to see you. And I want to clarify that his name is Dick. See, it literally says Dick. Hello, Uncle Ox. I'm going to stop you there. The definition of an unk is somebody that is old. Okay? Somebody that doesn't understand, like, jokes from, like, the modern day. They're stuck in the past. They got some gray hairs, okay? Their face has some wrinkles. Do I look like I'm old? Guys, 28 is not old. 35 is when you're starting to edge into being sort of old. Give me a second. I need to fix all my settings. Yo, what's going on, Keika? Can you stop yapping? Arthur, I've been live for 2 minutes. If you want to shut the fuck up and just play the game, drop a nerd face in the chat. Okay? I'm sorry that I greet my community and make sure everybody's on the same page. All right, I'm going to give you guys a vote right now. You guys have 2 paths. If you want me to take a look at the SK files, okay, drop a 1 in the chat. If you want me to start playing the game, drop a 2 in the chat. You guys get to choose the road that you want, or it might be a good idea to wait till more people in the chat to give, because I need to address a few things, because everybody's talking about it. I'm not going to make the core focus of today on the Molite files and the SK files, and it's so cringe how they call them the files, bro. But it turns out that we are not going to be defending SK, bro. What I've seen is horrible and terrible and depraved, and SK's actually a weird fudging guy. Unless some crazy context comes out or somebody proves that it's photoshopped. It's really, really bad, bro. Even worse than the Molite situation, which is obviously unfortunate. Ayo, thank you so much for the 100 bits, man. Hey, Ox, how are you today? I'm doing good, bro. There's been a lot. Hey, Jake. You're literally redeeming channel points to spam nerd faces in the chat. Okay? Can you stop it for a second? I'm asking you a question. 1 in chat to take a look at the files and explain a brief summarized take, and 2 in the chat if you don't care and just want me to play the game. It's whatever you guys want, man. What's going on, Salo? What's going on, Joe Mama? What's going on, Adam? What's going on, Mundo? Let's try to keep the blue Raz emotes to a minimum today. What I will say is, chat, all this has proved that even though my community is kind of weird and they come in and spam nerd faces and call me a chud and call me gay every single day, laughing face in chat, if you're still convinced I'm in the closet, I'm not, right? At the end of the day, I do think we have a good community, okay? And compared to some of these other weird, fudging, depraved communities I've been seeing on my timeline, I'm like, damn, I'm actually kind of in a pretty good spot. To be honest, I miss when you were not live. Yeah? Okay. Type skip. Type end stream. And if everybody types end stream, then I'm done. Yo, we got Gibbs in the chat with the $5 donation. Guys, let's get some chef emotes. Okay, I really appreciate that, man. Ever since I started watching Ox, I gained 40 pounds, got addicted to Za, my hair started thinning, and my girl started going out at night to film music videos. I see what you did there, and that's not funny. True or false? Your girlfriend goes to Philly for 5 hours to be in a music video by herself. Is that a red flag? No, it's not. Okay, or maybe it is. It depends on your relationship. It depends on everything. Context matters. Okay, drop a nerd face in the chat. It's just like, it's so stupid. Okay, you did not gain 40 pounds and get addicted to Za. Drop an angry face in the chat if you actually believe that watching me has led to a worse version of your life. What's going on, Bolo? There's just so much going on in the community. There's all these, like, documents, and, well, not even documents, just, like, screenshots and stuff of Mo Light having this relationship with somebody that was, like, 13, which is terrible. And then SK, somebody that was an acquaintance of mine, kind of, which I'll explain later, had a relationship with someone that was 16 at 23. It's just, like, despicable. Like, really, really bad. There is no... What is this? The Oxalate files. Ox claims to be innocent and stuff, but bro has a dark side of history, as everyone else exposed recently. Juicy J and I took this opportunity to the fire. You were his I said acquaintance! Alright, I gotta go over the files because you guys are gonna continue being hella fudging weird. I don't have a real relationship with SK. 99% of the interactions that have taken place between me and SK have been in my chat. You could scroll through our message history in 10 seconds, and literally all of it is just talking about Atlanta and how we're excited to go. And me helping him with a couple tech tips. Okay? It's just like crazy. Guys, if everybody spams they want it, I'll click. Why does this have 25 cry face reacts? If you believe I'm hiding something and Juicy J's been aware of this and he helped one of my mods build a case against me, the Oxalate files, drop a laughing face. You helped him? Yeah, 9 months ago, SK asked me how to stream on multiple platforms, and I answered the question. What is going on? Okay, you guys are trying to, like, rage bait right now, and it's actually not funny. Okay, we have something to talk about. Stop typing Ox helped him in the chat. Stream what? Oh my god! There's no files on me, guys. Alright, let's click on this. What could it be? Desert you? Ooh, aw, hurt. Nice, man. That's so funny, laddie. You really scared me there, bro. I really thought that you and Juicy J built a case against me to expose me. If you drop a laughing face in the chat, you have no IQ, by the way. You literally have no brain cells at all. Tegan, thank you so much for the $1 donation. I really appreciate you. I'm not going to respond to your message because you're trying to instigate a lot. I want to explain things from my side of the story. So, you know what? Fudge it. Here we go. This is a picture of me with two weirdos now, SK and Tom. Here's what I'll say first and foremost. Okay, let me start from the top. So the guy on the left, probably maybe the most despicable person in all the community after what was released yesterday. And as you'll find out, what I'm about to explain was all found out yesterday. Okay, this guy, not even allegedly, there's blatant screenshots showing this. This guy basically requested a minor, some underage girl, to self-harm herself, which is obviously terrible and disgusting. This guy can fuck himself. Now, SK, as a lot of you guys know, is someone that I know. I voice call with SK one single time ever. A few months ago, okay, there was some allegations against SK. People were talking about it. I saw one screenshot. At the same time, there's all this drama on the Sylveon case. And so I told chat, I don't think that these screenshots are proof because the person that dropped the one screenshot I saw is somebody that has also been alleged to do, like, similar things. Okay, but let me explain everything right now. These are not my friends. I can explain. Okay, so SK. Okay, leading up to Atlanta, as I said, 99, and I'm not trying to protect myself, by the way. I'm explaining my story, so there's no room for people to point fingers and be weird. Obviously, me being in a screenshot with some other weirdos doesn't actually equate to anything. You're not guilty based on a picture that's taken. It's just like a brain dead. Guys, can you stop typing LARP in the chat? Why? LARP in the chat? Okay, can I explain this? This will take 2 minutes. Okay, so first of all, the guy on the left, at this point in time, when this picture was taken, and this guy's name is Tom, the guy I was telling you about. And guys, let's not joke about this right now. Let me like explain, because it is like a pretty big allegation, not against me, but against these guys. So this guy's the weirdo, right? And at this point in time, when the screenshot was taken, this picture was taken, I'd known this guy for 5 hours. Okay, I'm at the airport, about to board my flight, okay, to Atlanta from Pennsylvania, and I hear somebody go, Ox. And this guy comes up to me, and I'm thinking, damn, this guy watches my content. And he proceeds to tell me that I just joined a server of his. I joined a server that week or the prior week with Riley, okay, a couple other pros, apparently this guy, and he explained to me who he was, okay? And I was like, oh, you watch my content? He goes, yeah. And so we talk a little bit on the plane, okay? I don't know the guy at all. I'm sorry that I can't look at that guy and go, yeah, PDF. Like, guys, let me talk. Okay, I've known him for a couple hours. I've never voice called with him. I've never had a conversation with this guy. And at the airport, we met SK. Now, what's my affiliation with SK? Now, this guy, some documents came out today, some screenshots, showing that this guy had a relationship with a 16-year-old at 23. Okay, I was not aware of this at all. I immediately unfollowed SK. I talked to some people to verify some things, and it's looking really bad. I don't think there's any context that can excuse what happened. It's terrible. Okay, but up until Atlanta, okay, all of our interactions took place in our streams. I'd go in and say, hey. And he would go in and say, hey, to my stream. He asked me for some tech tips. We discussed our Atlanta plans, and that is it. To date, I have had one voice call with SK ever. I thought he was a nice guy. He was always nice to me, and I was nice to him. Okay, this screenshot, okay, is just a selfie we took at the airport. I hung out with a ton of people in Atlanta. I hung out with Surtag CR, Boss CR, Hazard, the Goddard Ref, Rich Guy, Andrew Slayton, and all these people way more than the people that you see in this alleged photo. If we're going to say that anybody's guilty for being in a photo, then so is Juicy J, Andrew Guy, and everybody else. Okay, a couple months ago, somebody showed me a screenshot that alleged that SK was a weirdo, and I didn't believe it was true, but just in case, I distanced myself from SK, and there's a reason why. I've only had one voice chat with him ever, and yeah, it's actually really bad. Yeah, no, Tegan, I agree, okay? We're trying to not be weird today. I don't know if anybody has any questions, but again, in summary, we found out today there's screenshots of SK with a 16-year-old girl at 23 saying things like, hey, what's in it for me? Because she wanted Expo tips or something like that. It's funny, I always talk about how Expo players, you know, have a dark history. It's not even something to joke about, really, but there's been a lot of Expo players under fire recently. But yeah, apparently she sent him pictures, and it's just like, yeah. I mean, it's just like outright evidence. There's not really any way to refute it. And then this guy can go and fuck himself because apparently he coerced the girl into self-harm. Really disgusting, really bad. And I have nothing else to say, bro. I was never best friends with SK. He was an acquaintance of mine who I thought was a nice guy. I don't spend my days chronically online absorbing information. If I knew that this was true months ago, I would have shared it. There's nothing else to talk about at all. And guys, I don't have skeletons in my closet. Okay, and before somebody comes to the chat and goes, the only skeleton in the closet is you, because get it, I'm small. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Just a brief little summary of my interactions with these people, because a couple weirdos tagged me in the screenshot, and, well, this guy right here says a whole group of Preds. I'm smiling in the screenshot because I'm excited for Atlanta. God forbid somebody asks for me for a picture, and I think they're a nice guy because I don't know them. It's just like, so like AIDS. It's an actual disease in the chat. It's AIDS. Stop. Guys, can you stop something? God, you met your hero? SK plays Expo. SK was never my hero. Okay, every day I talk about how the New York Times published a post about how the average Expo player is more likely to have at least one DUI by 21. Apparently there's more to it, I guess. I don't know. All right, can we play some games, guys? Juan, thank you so much for the $2, man. Pursuing minors when he has Emily Hill is insane. Oh, yeah. I guess it should have been a red flag. The last and final thing I'm going to say, X-Men, I love you, bro, but this is relevant to me because I knew these people a tiny bit, and it's good to talk about it because people are just going to yap about it all stream. I'm not trying to be rude. If you want to leave, you can leave, but I have to discuss this for a few minutes to try to quell the comments in the chat today. So Emily Hill references Sylveon, who donated $10,000 to my chat. Well, until we found out that $10,000 was actually about $10 because she donated in ARS currency. Kind of a weird thing. The same thing happened with SK, but he kept her, or him, or whatever that thing is, in his chat. And they continued to have a prosperous relationship, and I always thought that was odd. Guys, we're talking about the files today, bro. Nate, can you stop spamming pink egg in the chat? There's a picture surfacing online of me and two proven to be weirdo PDFs, whatever you guys want to call them. And I was just explaining why this picture even came to be. The guy on the left recognized me at the airport. His name is Tom. Okay. There's things I could say about this guy. But essentially, I found a picture today online that got a lot of likes where this guy basically coerced a minor into self-harming. So this guy can fuck himself 3 times if he can get off the couch, that is. Big guy. And this guy, SK, with screenshots proven to have a relationship with a 16-year-old as a 23-year-old. So, yeah, that's all I want to say, guys. I knew this guy for a few hours. I thought this guy was a nice guy. I'm done, bro. Nothing else to discuss. Can you stop spamming fat shaming in the chat? He's a gross weirdo, man. What did the guy on the right do? If you want to look up further into, or if you want to delve further into the case, you can go online. Okay, I am a nice guy. Ox is mogging the photo, and then there's this comment that says a whole group of Preds. Okay, we're done talking about this, bro. I have no affiliation. I've had one voice call with SK. I thought he was a nice guy. Yes, I took some selfies with him in Atlanta, and I thought it was cool. Based on what I've seen today, I take all of that back, okay? My God, I can't look at somebody after 5 minutes and tell whether or not they're a weirdo. My bad. Barney, thank you so much for the 100. Hey, guys. Can we stop with, like, the question marks and the LMAFAOs in the chat? None of this is that funny, okay? A lot of disgusting information was found. Emotions are high, I guess. And I'm sick of getting tagged in weird shit. So I'm not in the best mood today. Hey, if you're from Nate's stream, there are no Ox files. Well, somebody dropped the Ox files in my Discord. They said, Ox claims to be innocent, but he has a dark history. And Juicy J and I built a thread to expose him. And, well, this is the thread, guys. It's Rick Rolled. It's Rick Rolled. Rick Rolled. All right, we're done talking about all this stuff, man. I just wanted to cover for you guys for a few minutes. Don't be mad if all this goes to shit. All you need to do is find a real job. I'm good, bro. My community is isolated from these weirdos, man. I have no participation, no fault. It's a shame that people that you were acquaintance with, you know, are found out to be weirdos. But it's all good. Now, it's time for the lion to reclaim his throne. We are going to start the day with a 10-game win streak. Okay? I want the mods to go ahead and crack up. Guys, can we not spam skip? Okay, demon emotes to the chat if you believe 10 games in a row. Laughing face if you think I'm going to lose my first game, okay? And anyone that drops a demon emote will get a shout out. Baby Nate, by the way, Baby Nate, so on stream, I said whoever finishes higher with Graveyard, we have to donate, what was it, 100 subs or $100 or something like that. I can't do that challenge, and I'm not trying to back out, okay, because I only have one account. And I'd be forced to play Graveyard for the rest of the season. However, Nate, what we should do is the last and final week of the season, we can only play Graveyard. I think that's fair. Last and final week of the season, only... You're a liar? Dude, I'm a content creator, Nate! I have one account! I don't know life the game like you! I don't spend my time sending other people baby oil. Dude, I just splattered it on the screen. Fuck, God. Hold on, guys. I gotta do a little cleanup. I'm sorry this is taking so long to get into a game, bro, but Hold on a second, I gotta... Nate sent me baby oil, man. This is not a rumor. This is a true confirmed allegation. The Nate files will come out soon. Why is it not full? Okay. if you're a first-time viewer and you think I'm a weirdo for having a bottle of baby oil, drop a laughing face in the chat. Okay? Once a month on the second day of the season, I do a meme challenge where if I fail to get Ultimate Champion, I pour oil on myself. There are lots of other content creators that have gone oiled up as a joke. Guys, understand that everything I do is a joke. Not because I'm a freak. Okay? I let my channel vote on my cosplays. One time we cosplayed as the Poison. One time they voted for the Berserker. One time they voted for the Spirit Empress. And we're actually doing a 26-hour Serial subathon this Friday where I'm cosplaying as the Firecracker. As you can see, I'm not excited about it. Fluffy, I'm not scamming you. There's a lot to talk about. I'm going to catch up on donations, and we'll be in a game in less than 2 minutes. I believe Nate confirmed the last week of the season we'll do the challenge. That way I can play other decks. Borderline TN, thank you so much for the 11 months in a row. I really appreciate that. And every time you sub up, you get a bone by your name. I love you. EAQ, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thanks for scamming my bits from the beginning. EAQ, I'm going to right my wrong right now. Thank you. Top 200 ladder? Yeah. I am getting top 200 today. Laugh at me all you want. It happens every season. Barney with the 100 bits says, hey, Ox, me and my friends start a steps challenge, and we're getting 15 to 20,000 steps a day. It's been a fun competition that drives us. Yap, yap, yap. Have you tried working out? You wear a lot of fitness gear, but you don't look like you lift. Guys, I want to play the game. Barney, I appreciate the 100 bits. I look like I lift. Cryface in the chat if it looks like these buys have never seen a day in the gym and you think that Nate is taller than me. Jan, if you type Happy Pride Month one more time, like that's fine. That's fine. It's just like you're calling me gay, and that's why you're saying it to me. You're not doing it because you're happy about it being Pride Month, okay? It's all about the intention. Anyways, Cobra Jat, thank you so much for the 12 months in a row. Wow, that sounded so like not excited. 1 year anniversary. Woo! And we got Geebs with the $5, man. Thank you, Geebs. I heard Ox was the one that posed as a minor on Twitter and catfish Mo. Can we all just collectively spam no in the chat? What the shit is going on? Maybe my community has weirdos too, bro. Do we have to check your files too, man? Oxalate's bubblegum pink lips. Thank you for the 100 bits, man. Hey, Glitter Bug. Happy 18th day of Pride. Also, will you unfollow Mo because of the allegations? Yes, I will. Skigdagi, thank you for the 100 bits, man. Hey, Ox, this is some disappointing stuff that have come out about these people, but despite the trolling, I've watched you for the past 10 months. I have a 113 watch streak. And I can say from what I've seen on your channel, I can't see you doing anything... Okay, kind of a weird thing there. I can't wait to see you in the top 150 tonight and get a top 50 finish this season. The field looks great. Thanks, man. Weird bits your message, but guys, let's not make jokes about like certain things, okay? It's weird, bro. I know there's a lot of drama and people are sharing like pictures of the miner from Clash Royale and saying it's Mo's favorite deck. And I understand like these things are gonna happen, but let's try to be good. Okay, go ahead and drop a hey. I'm going to say hey back, and we're going to play some games. Cobra, thank you for the 12 months in a row. I really appreciate that. And last but not least, Fluffy, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Have a great stream, kiddo. Much love. Not like that. I'm not gay. But happy Pride Month. Okay, guys, there's nothing wrong with being gay. We have a lot of people that watch that are gay. That's awesome. That's great, bro. That's cool. That's valid. You know, whatever you are, you are, bro. But I'm not. So you don't have to specify that you don't like me like that. Mosby Ghost, thank you so much for the $5, man. Hey, Ox, before the Mosby file leak, I need to say the lightning makes it look smaller than it actually is. The lighting makes it look small. And I was cold anyways. Congrats on the win streak. Okay, we're going to play some games now, bro. We're going to actually have to start banning people at this point, man. I thought we could just, like, have a chat. Yo, Alula dropping question marks in the TikTok. By the way, Alula was permanently banned on TikTok for asking a question about the guy that quite literally sent me a baggie filled with brown, doughy, liquidy stuff. And Alula got banned for asking a question. So the whole world is cooked. The Clash Royale community is cooked. The game itself is cooked. Everything is cooked. The only thing I can do right now is push up the top 200 in the world. That's it. All right, let's wait a second. Let's crack my ability. Why did I crack my ability? It's just I'm not paying attention, guys. Okay, let's lock in, guys. Let's start playing the game. We're going to win our first game. Frialula, you guys are spamming Frialula like I can do anything at all. He got banned from Twitch on 2 accounts for no reason. I don't know what to do. Sleepy Tune, thank you so much for the gifted sub to the files. What is the worst thing I've done, guys? What is the worst thing that I've done? I've meowed on stream. I put on some wigs. I've done the ooh-woo, okay? I've done some, like, weird stuff because I've made bets with my community, and I've failed my challenges, okay? Like, never one time did I go on stream and say, hey, guys, I'm going to just break it down and meow, okay? I'm not... Okay, let me go here. Let's go here. By the way, I feel like this matchup is quite bad because he has, like, Valkyrie, and I believe he has guards, too. Just a hunch that this matchup is not good. But we want to go opposite lane for sure. I guess the snowball is nice. The snowball is my main form of damage. You touch your surgeon's... Can we not discuss a joke from like 50 years ago, bro? From like literally 5 years ago? That's not even... Let me go snowball here. Can we stop with the question marks, guys? I want to focus on my game, okay? By the way, my not responding to a comment is not proof of guilt, guys. That's not how the world works, okay? I want to focus on my game, and that's it, man. It's very sad to see what we found on SK and all that, bro. There's a lot of weirdos in the community. I was not aware of any of this. I've heard, like, small things through the grapevine, but I didn't realize it was this, and yeah. We will be unfollowing and blocking and finding new relationships. That is our new life mission. I don't appreciate you minimizing the most situation. If you think that I minimize the most situation, you don't have an IQ. Okay, I thought it was kind of fishy. That Nate, and I talked to Nate, by the way, guys. I thought it was kind of... Go on Twitter and read what I wrote. Okay, I established the whole timeline, and my first comment was... The contents of this post aside, here's what I have to say. It's not that serious, bro. People are just being weird, bro. And I'm not, like, even being defensive. I'm just, like, annoyed. Let's go drill. It looks like he does kind of predict me, which is very sucky. Let's go Tesla like this. Let's go Fire Spirit. Let's go Knight. And let's try to keep these Johns alive. Let's keep these Johns alive. Let's keep these Johns alive. Prediction Snowball. Oh my gosh, I'm him. I'm actually him. What was Nate saying about me being awe at the game? What was Nate saying about laughing at me, about not finishing top 1,000, which actually is quite embarrassing, but it's fine because I'm a father and I have a family and I don't know life the game. Even though I did technically play a few games off stream, but not like a ton of games off. Let's snowball here, poison here. Come on up! Big push! Big push! All right, let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. Do I need to go Knight ability too? How is that doing damage? Oh my goodness. Oh! First win of the day! Only game of the day! Undefeated Type B! Y'all thought I was about to take it out, didn't you? Y'all thought I was about to take a massive throbbing L. Go ahead and drop a laughing face in the chat if you still think I'm not getting top 200 today. And for those that are starting to believe in me, drop a W, man. Yo, W, Jose. Not hard when you're top 3,000. Actually, I'm not going to lie. I thought it was top 1,000, so that's a little bit embarrassing. But we're still, obviously, leagues above top 3,000, so it's not that bad. The Poison Spammer has won. Yeah, hey, buddy. What about the fact that he has Valkyrie and Bar Barrel? Bro won a game? Guys, is it that hard to drop some W's? Okay? Yo, shout out G. Yo, what's up, Darian? We went over all the allegations and drama and that picture of me with SK and Tom smiling and why the claim on Twitter by one random incel who said, yeah, I'm, like, in with the group is just, like, a dumbass, brain-rotted take. So we're good, bro. If you want to go back and watch the Oxalate reviews, the SK Files situation, just scroll back through the VOD and give it a watch. But I'm not going to bring it up at all today because I brought it up and I explained it very coherently. At least I thought I did. Yo, Sleepy Tune. Oh, wait. Sleepy Tune is the guy that gifted a sub to the Files. I do appreciate the sub, man. But I'm going to say with absolute sincerity and confidence, there are no Oxalate files, okay? You will find a pattern between all these people that have stuff revealed on them, and that is that they are chronically online. They don't have real friends in the real world, okay? They're socially deprived. They get all their takes from Reddit, okay? I have a family. I go outside. Like, that doesn't mean that if you have a family and you go outside, you can't be a weirdo, but there is a pattern between these people that get all their information online like you. If you're a smart guy, you can get a lot of valid information from Reddit. And I'm not an idiot for saying that. Reddit is actually not a bad source of information if you have an IQ. I missed a sub? Wait. Cobra, I did read your sub, bro. I said thank you so much for the 1 year in a row. But you know what? I'm going to read it again. Cobra, we got a 12-month subaroo. Yeah! All right, I'm just, like, going to ignore my chat for 5 minutes, because when I try to get, like, excited with a bunch of people in the chat, it's just, like, nerd faces. And unfought gains okay. £3 per week. Marsh, thank you so much for the gifted sub, bro. 4 months in a row. Okay, Tom Lack's development is obese. Gains 3 pounds a week. We don't support Tom. That's not why. Okay, we don't not support Tom because Tom might be a big guy. We don't support Tom because there's a screenshot of Tom coercing a minor into self-harm. Okay? From what I've seen, like, there's one of the worst things I've ever seen of all time. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually terrible. Yo, what's up, Invader? Thank you so much for the raid, man. We're talking about super not fun things because the entire chat community, the entire Clash community is completely cooked, and it wasn't bad enough that level 16 and Heroes cooked the fa out of the game, okay? Now everybody and their stepsister's auntie is coming out as a weirdo, okay? I am done discussing all allegations. I am done discussing everything. Invader, we went over the SK files. There's a picture of me with do I have to show the picture again? No, I'm not going to. Go back earlier to my stream. Go back like 30 minutes, and you guys can find all the information. I break it down. I established my relationship with SK, which, again, I considered SK to be an acquaintance of mine. Okay, I hung out with him a little bit in Atlanta. I voice called with him one time ever. Our chat history consists of him asking for tech tips, okay, for multi-streaming and the discussion of Atlanta and how it's going to be fun. And that's literally it, bro. So it's a shame that he turned out to be the person he turned out to be, but he was not someone that I confided in or somebody that was like a best friend of mine or anything like that. I don't have anyone in this community that's like a best friend. Or sorry, it's not. That's not to say there aren't people in this community that I'm friends with, but there's no one that, like, there's something to be said about a relationship with somebody IRL in the flesh as opposed to online. Sorry, guys, if I hurt your feelings, drop a sad face, and I will... Hey, hold on. Whoa. That's not... You're misunderstanding. Okay, we're gonna have a 5-minute moment of silence, guys. Stop talking about the Oxalate... We've already looked at the Oxalate files. This is the last and final time. This guy posted something on my Discord with 26 reactions, and he said, The Oxalate files. Ox claims to be innocent, but bro has a dark history, as everyone else exposed. Juicy and I took this opportunity to add more drama to the fire. View the Google Doc below. And when you click on the Google Doc, it's just getting rickrolled. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Let's all laugh at something that's not funny again. Oxalate has a gold medal in gaslighting? Okay. If you think I'm a liar, and the things that I've discussed today have been a lie, say I. Who do you think is next in the files? My guess is Splashy or Otuggy. Dude, I haven't talked to Tuggy in years, bro. The worst thing that Tuggy did was come into my chat and beg for mod every day and then fake raid me. And the whole chat would spam ungrateful when I said it's not an actual raid, because he would raid my channel with one viewer. And then one day he said Oxalate, and he always wanted mod. He said, Ox, if I beat you in a 1v1, can I have mod? And I said, sure. Because I'd smashed Tuggy like 50 times in a row. Tuggy never had a chance against me. And then one day we play against Tuggy, and Tuggy is suddenly a beast. Tuggy is like the best player I've ever played against. And it turns out that Jason, who's actually in the chat right now, played on his account. And Jason confirmed this to me, by the way. Jason's actually in the chat right now. So Tuggy is a fake and a fraud. But no, I don't think that Tuggy is going to be a part of any of these files, man. There's a difference between playing on somebody's account and, you know, having a relationship with someone that is 16 when you're 23, like SK. Yeah, really bad, bro. And maybe something comes out that counters some of the things that have come out, but I don't think that's happening. I never played, I just gave comms. That's exactly the same thing, Jason. I think that's actually kind of crazy, because I didn't know that. that definitely changes things a little bit, but it's not a big difference. Are there gonna be files on Splashy? I don't think so, man. If there are files on Splashy, then well, that is unfortunate, obviously. Technically, he didn't say play against him directly. Can we stop? If you think that Tuggy is innocent from 3 years ago, say I in the chat. Guys, I need to pay attention. Why am I poisoning? Can I focus on my game, please? I'm working on the Splashy files as we speak. Guys, how about we have a conversation that does not include the discussion of any files? Okay, let me go skeletons. It was actually kind of... Oh, that was a bad ability. Bad ability alert. Wait, bad ability alert. Chat, stay with me. Bad ability alert. Come on, guys. Bad ability alert. Let's go Poison. Let's wait a second and go Knight on the side so we can't get a sneaky Nado in the house. A sneaky Nado. I don't know if he has Bowler back in cycle. I wasn't really paying attention, so hopefully... Oh, no, he does. Because he used an ability and it stayed alive for about a minute straight. Fire Spirit's going to get a big old connection, though. We love that. And if he goes E-Giant, bro, I'm going to go Tesla first of all. Well, actually, let's go Knight first. Pop. Say with me, chat. A sneaky Nado.
Don't believe me. Look up Oxalate.
Okay. That was not the best drill placement, but far from the worst drill placement. There have been worse drills. That is for sure. My Fire Spirit was not mistimed. I thought I messed it up. Another Nado comes out, but the E-Giant's not going to get enough damage. Not even close, right? I don't think. I need my Tesla to stay alive because I need to get back to another... Oh, my God. Yo! No! Do not E-Giant the bridge, please. Wait, it's Boozer. This guy's one of the best players in the world, right? Doing a pretty good job, if I do say so myself, guys. That was a misclick, right? Booze? I missed unranked Ox who spoke about the files all stream. You mean last week when we spent 4 hours straight discussing how I actually wasn't backing up Mo when I had questions for Nate, who, and again, I discussed this off stream with Nate, who had beef with Muhammad Light, okay, and then apologizes for making a comment about how he knows something about Mo from Atlanta, and then a couple days later drops the Mo files, okay? Guys, can I focus on my game? Please, for 5 seconds. Okay? The chat has been a hella weird today. And I had a 2,000 damage lead, and now I'm getting spanked. Okay? Like, I'm actually getting spanked. 24 secs left. Please, please, please. Please. Poison. Please. 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 Yes. 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 Yes! Taking out one of the best players in the world. Undefeated on the day. Still no real allegations. No files have been uncovered because newsflash alert. And please don't spam cap. I'm not a weirdo. I'm not chronically online, and I have nothing to hide, okay? I've been streaming for years, bro. I am, actually, in my opinion, one of the most consistent Clash Royale streamers of all time. And I'm not trying to glaze myself. I've been streaming, like, multiple times a week, literally every single week since the end of 2019. Okay? Full-time streamer. By the way, Haroon, you sent me a message today. I'm going to get back to you with a full-on response after my stream today. I have some thoughts, man. I empathize with your situation. I'm not going to bring it up on stream because chat's going to be weird about it. We both know that. I see you. I hear you. I'm going to get back to you after my stream. And it's nothing weird, by the way. Avin, thank you so much for the 100 bits, man. What is that white stuff on your shirt? Marsh? Why is there a pinned comment that says Grizz confirmed? Oh my goodness. If you believe that Grizz is next to be exposed by the files, drop a laughing face in the chat. I met Grizz in real life. He seemed like a nice guy, but I will say this, guys. I'm not best friends with Grizz. I haven't talked with him in a couple months. People have told me that Grizz doesn't like me anymore. I don't know if that's actually true. I'm not going to defend anybody. I'll just say I have not seen any allegations at all on Grizz. But, you know, I said the same thing on SK and then said, I don't know. There's no way. And look what happened to SK. So, I don't know. But I doubt it. I see that bicep vein. Ox looking mad good. Shout out to Slender Man in the chat. What up? Hey, guys, it's okay. You can drop a W bicep in the chat. Okay? It's okay to drop some compliments, man. Shout to Slender Man. Come on. Come on. Ox, you're so hot. I'm a man. There's nothing wrong with you finding me attractive as a man. However, I don't swing that way. So I'd appreciate if you could not, like, say that ever again. But thank you for the nice words, bro. Evan, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Yunk is not innocent. Don't believe me? Look up Ox 2017. Did I already have it pulled up? Not because I'm a weirdo, because I like to, you know, show new viewers that come into my channel a bit of lore. Back in 2017, I actually ended up winning the 2017 North American Championship. We beat out thousands of players, and I was crowned the champ. Does that guy look like the kind of guy that would have allegations against him? Okay, I can understand the viewpoint that this guy doesn't go outside. But, guys, this was like 9 years ago. Can we stop spamming ooh in the chat? Yo, what's going on? Vaughn's last? Dread, it's good to see. Guys, I weighed 103 pounds at 5'11" before I started working out. I was a small guy. If you believe that the guy in this picture looks like me now, and I've made no progress, drop a clown face in the chat. I'm going to make sure I haven't missed any donations. But, guys, undefeated guy, by the way. Best female CR player? Yeah, that's the thing, brother. I'm a male. I'm a male. Opposite of female gender. Let's see if we can go 2 minutes without people typing cap in the chat. Or question marks. Once the Grizz files get released, it's perma-ban Ox. If we see SK, it's on site. If I go outside and I see SK walking down the road, no, it's not on site, okay? But I guess, I don't know. Call the authorities. Guys, can we, like, not make threats of... Guys, there's certain things we can say, not say. Let's be, you know, cordial. Mosby's Ghost, thank you for the $2, man. But yes, if files come out on Grizz that are incriminating, just like if files come out on anyone in the community that I'm affiliated with at all that is incriminating, then of course I will distance myself from them. Mosby's Ghost, thank you so much for the $2. Grizz was on the island? Actually, no, man. I don't believe that Grizz was on the island. Can we please get some L's in the chat for Mosby's Ghost? Let's not spread misinformation unless you have some evidence to back it up. Okay? A lot of people came at me, okay, saying I defended Mo. I never defended Mo. I questioned Nate's timeline to strengthen the original point that he made. Okay? Because there was some fishy stuff about the timing, and it's natural to question legitimacy, okay, when you have a timeline that I explained on Twitter. That's it, bro. I never invalidated any victims. I never said I don't think that Mo definitely had an inappropriate relationship with this person. It definitely seems like he did, okay? But I like to take my time before making a concrete opinion, because just hopping on Twitter, seeing one screenshot, and throwing stones before you have all the information, okay, is going to get you in trouble. That's it. Vin, thank you for the 100 bits. What's that white stuff on your shirt? It's the design. Does this really look like there's shit on my shirt? Does it? Laughing face in the chat if you think I just didn't wash the shirt. Oh, now we're typing Jake. Jake was here? Mods! Ban anybody typing Jake was here. I've had enough. With all these allegations and the increased freakiness of the channel, being sent a pink egg, a vibrating rose, and a doll, okay? I don't trust anybody or anything anymore. I don't know who's my friend. Aaron, thank you for the $2. Are you a part of the SK Elite class? No, I'm not a part of the SK Elite class. It's super disappointing to see what we saw on Twitter, but I was just as surprised as all of you guys as well. Okay, stop it, huh? Slenderman, we do a segment called Mail Mondays where people can send me gifts. Just an example of what was sent. Seaman aboard cruise. Thanks for booking your gay cruise. And inside this pamphlet was a bill for $580 for my cruise. And that was after the pink egg and the rose. True or false, this is a real booking, and somebody was looking out for me. Okay, it's just like, I've had enough, guys. I don't know what's going on. Guys, type exclamation point mail in the chat if you want to send me a package. Okay? Ox, Nate turned 23. How old are you? Around his age? Not 28 with the wife and kids? Oh my God. So now I'm weird because I befriended 23-year-old Nate when I'm 28. Like, what is going... Guys, when you say stupid shit like that, it invalidates the actual creeps in the chat, okay? Like, address, why does it say creator earns commission on the TikTok chat? What? I don't know what's going on. Okay, we're done. This is just so weird, bro. Bro, those that know me know I literally don't even voice chat with anybody, bro. It's rare that I voice chat somebody on stream, but it happens every now and then. But I really don't I don't join these discords and voice chat with people all day, every day. Nice, man. We were sent the Oxalate files by Nate. If you want to see the Oxalate files sent by Nate, type I want it. And if I win this game, we'll take a peek. Pretty sure I've made like 17 quintillion different quests to stop talking about this, but here we go again. All right, let's go Tesla here. Oxalate literally has a girlfriend. Yeah, I do, bro. Which actually does help my case, even though I don't need a case because there is no case. Let me go skeletons here. Nice, we see the worst NATO of all time. Love that. Okay, I'm going to use my ability to suck up the Sparky's Blast. Nice. And that's going to be a perfect defense, guys. We're actually winning a lot of games. Ox as a kid, yes, I have a son that's almost 3 years old, man. And when people lose arguments to me where they just, like, come up with something random that makes no sense, they always make the comment as a last resort, man-child. Okay? Bro is pushing 40 with a kid. Okay? Newsflash alert. Having a kid is a W. Okay? It's like the ultimate form of fulfillment in life, bro. It's not a roast to be like, oh, when you have a kid. Like, I don't get it. Let's go down here, guys. Let's go Snowball to push the E-Spirit off, and then go Skeletons to distract Mini P.E.K.K.A. last second. Literally perfect defense, by the way. Yeah, no, that was really good. We could have defended the right slightly better, but still super good. Yo, Alex. One of the OGs of the community. What is going on, Alex? Today has been a horrible day. But thank you so much for the 842nd gifted sub. I always forget how many subs you've gifted, Alex. Alex, I say this every time you sub. It's time for a call, man. It's time for a call, bro. I'm doing a big subathon this week, man. I'm sure you're a busy guy, and maybe you wouldn't want to help with like planning and stuff, but I miss you, bro. But let's go here. Let's go skeletons. Let's go knight. Let's go drill nice and low. Let's defend like the beast that I am. Let's defend like the freak of nature I am. Snowball on the Wizzo, and somebody's looking a little bit low in the damage department, eh? Guys, can we get some Titan emotes in the chat? But yeah, guys, despite all the files coming out, our subathon is still on, obviously. We're going to be cosplaying as the Firecracker. Which is obviously a weird thing to do, but I'm not the weirdo. Laughing faces in the chat if you think I'm a weirdo. I'm not. My chat voted on the cosplay, and it's not something that I'm secretly excited about. We are also doing mod applications. The only thing is, it's hard to do mod applications when nobody applies for mod. So type !Discord and consider joining my Discord. I have a normal Discord, not a weird Discord. Oh, it's a little bit weird, but not in like a... Okay, let me go here. Dude, look at the spark. Oh, okay. That's fine. Nice, bad zap. Let's go ahead and drill him on the left or the right. Let's drill him on the right. Big berry push. Snowball at the ready Freddy. That's a Poison. Say it with me, chat. Poison. Poison. Let's go Fire Spirit. Let's go Snowball. Let's go Goblin Drill again. Let's go Knight and Berry. Let's just like fudge and go all balls to the wall. Berry does connect. All right, I'm actually spending too much. Am I going to throw here? There's like no reason to be doing what I'm doing, to be honest. No reason at all. Okay, we're fine. Poison all this, guys. Another Poison locked and loaded. Let's go Skeleton, Surround Sound here. And a Fire Spirit and a Berry on the side. Okay, 30 seconds left. He's going in. He's going in. It's not going to work. He's got to go Wizzo. So we poison the Wizzo. Let's go Berry here and Snowball. All of that jazz to make sure nothing connects. Another perfect D. You love to see it. He might try a sneaky NATO or something, but it's not going to work. We just spam units at the bridge. And Goblin Joe on the King. And Snowball and Tesla and Laughing Face and... Me. I'm BMing everyone in the chat. Call me ass. Let's go. Let's go. Undefeated on the day. Pop. Woo! At this point, those dropping nerd face in the chat are just coping. I'm not a nerd. 300 viewers and the chat is dead. View botting. My chat's not dead. My chat legitimately moves fast. Hey, Kiko, when you type, what is it doing? It's an objectifying behavior. Okay? I'm not an it. I'm a he. Okay? I swung my arms up and down because I was excited about my win. If you're sitting in your chair, like actively cringing right now, and you think I'm actually a weirdo, say I. Bro's played 2 games. I played 3 games. Kiko, it's very nice to see you. What's going on? I'm not sure if you're here to just like chill and vibe or you wanted my take on the SK files. I spent about 30 minutes discussing the SK files, making it very clear that, well, I had an acquaintance with SK, as in I knew him. I hung out with him a couple times in IRL. We are not best friends, and I was unaware of everything that was shown yesterday. And, of course, we will not be defending him on anything. Alex, thank you again for the gifted sub. And we also got Slenderman with the 2 months in a row. Guys, Slenderman has subbed 2 months in a row. Every time you, is SK Tum? No, Tum was the guy on the left. Tum was the guy on the left. He's the guy that there's a picture of me and Tum and SK, but Tum is in the same boat as SK, except even worse. Okay? At least, I mean, it's all bad, of course. In the subathon, can I donate to increase the timer? Okay, so let me explain, Marmar. So it's not a begathon, it's a subathon, meaning that there's 4 hours of the stream guaranteed. And then technically speaking, to make it to the 26-hour mark, donations are required. But the motive is not to just make money, it's to have a great time. And the money's just used to put into supporting my family and making the streams as entertaining as can be. So both people in that pic are Preds. Yeah, it's definitely not a good picture, bro. And yes, I am smiling in that picture. Guys, I met the guy on the left that day, and I've explained this 50 times. Okay? It's Kang, of course, man. What's up, Shadow? You know when you laugh because you're, like, uncomfy? That's me. Ox just hit the hero homeschool ability. Oh, that's super funny, Mia. Because I thought you were, like, a super nice person and was, like, supportive and stuff. And I, you know, had nothing but nice things to say about you. And now I'm kind of like, damn, who the fuck is even Mia? Can I get some L's in the chat for Mia, please, guys? Ox hit the evil homeschool ability? I said decrease, not increase. Oh. So Marmar in the chat, who I thought said, hey, how do I increase the time with donations, was actually saying, hey, is there a way to decrease the time with donations? AK, can I donate so you end the stream earlier? Can I please get some L's
we should
in the
band
chat
together and not donate
for
Friday
Mia?
for it to be a 4-hour
Okay,
stream.
I need
Index
everybody
pointing
in the
at
chat
real
hopping
emoji,
on the
crying
L
face
Mia
emoji.
train and the Marmar train. These are both guilty. Two peas in one pot. I love you. I don't know, after coming in and typing Ox hit the evil homeschooled ability, I don't know. I think trust was broken. It's okay you didn't know. I'm not like, it's more so like there's a weird side of the Clash Royale community. Well, to be honest, it's kind of looking like 90% of the whole community is weird at this point with all these allegations coming out. But there are some like servers, bro, of like true degenerates. And some of these degenerates are the ones that are exposing these people. And that doesn't mean that these exposing screenshots and threads aren't valid. But if you look at these people, bro, they're engaging in the same behaviors. There's hella screenshots of evidence on them too. And these are the people that are like tagging me in some of these posts. Like unironically hinting at the Ox files. It's just like, it's stupid, bro. It's whatever though, man. The internet's dumb. Let's go skeletons here. End the stream. I'm not ending my stream. Can I focus on my game, guys? We're actually winning a lot, and I just realized once again we're playing against Kang. Kang! This is the biggest scumbag in the entire community. This man took out Minion Horde and Barbarians and put in... Why is his name Leo and Grace? Or it's like so weird, bro. It's actually like hella weird to put my son's name in his bio. Alright, guys, I thought Kang was like kind of funny, right? Because he would like snipe me, and one time made a clan called Ox is Ugly. I'm not really offended by somebody that plays the game 1,000 games per week call me ugly, to be honest. But last week he tried to join my clan with the request, I'm hanging out with Grace. Okay, and now there's a clan called Leo and Grace. So, I would not be surprised to see the Kang files come out next. We are officially reporting Kang. What's going on, bro? All right, let's go here. Let's go here. He's going to lightning, which is fine because we just snowball this. And that should be enough. Kang is also getting slammed right now, bro. Like, he's actually getting, like, royally fudged right now. This guy plays 2,000 games a week. Oh, what's wrong, man? What's up? Might want to consider picking up the phone. Uh-oh, are we a little bit upsetty spaghetti? Dark Prince isn't enough? Valkyrie and Dark Prince in the same deck isn't enough? It's tough, man. Maybe you can consider the art of getting good at the game, bro. All right, let's go skeletons. Let's go here, let's go here. Just make sure we don't mess up this D right now. Now we got a big boy push coming in hot, man. Perfect defense. John Pork is calling. Let's go. Snowball Evo on the Valk or the guards or whatever the hell counter he has in cycle. Don't even know. Don't need to know for Kangs. Goofy, yeah. Let's go Tesla. I imagine I'll lightning this, which is fine. Snowball this over to my drill. Perfect. We're actually defending like a beast right now, chat. Not gonna lie. I didn't need the snowball, but just in case. Let's go Tesla again. Let's go Berry. Let's go Knight. Let's go Snowball and Poison and Laugh. And Laugh again. And Laugh again. Kang, it's time to get employed, man. Yes, yes. I'm the dumb one. I'm the dumb one. Not the one who puts 2 hard counters into his deck and plays 2,000 games of Clash per week and decides it's funny to put my son's name in your clan? Okay? Kang, if you're watching the stream, bro, I'm actually not joking. It's hella weird to put my son's name in the clan. Can we all collectively spam L Kang? Okay, I'm all for jokes, man. You know, it's one thing to make a clan called Ox is Ugly. It's another thing to make a clan called Leo and Grace. Like, what? And just like that... Dude, how the fuck did you lose that, Kang? You are actually dog shit, bro. Get a life. Get a job. Graduate from your parents' basement. It's over for you, Kang. Alright, Evan, thank you so much for the $5 donation. I actually appreciate that a lot, man. We should all band together and not donate Friday for it to be a 4-hour stream. I mean, brother, I think that's kind of a mean attack on the channel to try to get everybody together to not donate. I want you to go ahead and drop a laughing face in the chat if you think that's a good idea. No donations at all, and the subathon ends 4 hours in. No CRL, no firecracker cosplay, no donations for sound effects segment. Brother, you guys don't have to donate, bro. Evan's probably joking, but no one in here has any obligation. Also, Vishmo says, what would it take to notice me? Your kindness, Vishmo, and your love that you put into the world. You are an incredible man, and I love you. But not like that, as you guys always tell me, yo, what's up, Alula? So, Alula made a comment about how somebody sent me a baggie yesterday with a steaming pile of shit. And the guy actually told me who sent it, and he doubled down and said, yes, it's shit. Now, I don't know if he went to like a Home Depot and got like some cow manure, but I was literally sent a baggie with brown stuff inside. Okay? And Alula made a joke about it, and he was banned from Twitch. So is he in the chat right now? Is this another account? Is this a VPN? Alula, hopefully you don't get banned again, bro, and thank you for the 6 months in a row, man. We also got, all right, I think we're all caught up on donations. Also, guys, we do wheel spins every 10 gifted subs. And we are 3 subs away from the next wheel spin of the day. I'm not a sellout. I'm not a weirdo. There's no files of me, which I've said a million times. I'm just smiling because the concept is ridiculous, to be honest. This guy still plays Clash? Yes, I do. I'm the 2017 North American champ. Who are you? No, genuinely, who are you? Pickle? I remember you, Pickle. I remember you, Pickle. You're a toxic viewer, bro. Used to watch my channel like, what, a year ago? Unless I'm thinking of somebody else? Can I get some L's in the chat for Pickle? Release the lazy eye files. Does one of my eyes appear to be lagging behind the other eye? If you notice one eye lagging behind a few microseconds, drop an LMAFAO in the chat. Okay? I don't have a lazy eye. Spin the wheel like you'd spin me around in this dance floor. WFND, I think you're a super cool guy, but I'm not interested in dancing with any of my viewers. McFluffy, thank you for the 100 bits. Maud Alula, I got you. Give me a second. Thank you for the bits, and thank you for looking out for the real ones of the community. Hey guys, little fun fact, man. In my opinion, you should only be typing LMAFAO if you're actually laughing in the flesh. Like you're sitting there laughing, and you should only be typing an LMAFAO with more than one O if like you're on the ground slapping your knee because you find it so funny. Guys, we smashed King! Woo! Dude, I wish I could continue spamming emotes, man. Cooked as and just like that, we are now top 1,000 in the world. Yesterday, I tilted down to unranked, and now we're top 1,000. What up? Feels good being good. It feels good being good. Yo, what's up, Haley? How we doing? Happy Tuesday. So, guys, I'm not trying to, like, make this, delay the games any further. But I do want to communicate this to you so you don't tell me that I didn't communicate this. We most likely will not be live on Thursday because I have a lot of planning required for the subathon. And before the chat types cap, I actually do put a lot of effort into my subathons. There's a lot of viewers here who have never watched one of my subathons before. There's a lot of viewers that just started watching in the last couple months because I'm not a wash streamer. So good chance I won't be live on Thursday. And you know what? You know what? I'm going to a fair with my son at 8 p.m. on Thursday. And my girl. So, yep. Well, now, you literally can't say anything at all, bro. I'm choosing family over chat. What happened to the other Lula? His account got banned by Twitch. And the reason as to why is very confusing. I don't think anybody really gets it. Alright, Skeleton Army. Guys, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this man is probably packing Elixir Golem. I don't want to go Knight because it might get like in front of the tower and he gets value. So instead we'll do this. Okay, it's fine. I think I'm going to cycle my Snowball so I can get to my Evo. Do I need to do that? Alright, this is the safest play I can make, I think. We are definitely going to poison this. Faux show. Let's go Barry on the Skeleton King. Nice, that's huge. We're chilling like a villain. Nice, perfect defense. Double Knight. Double Knight. His ability would get no value at all. I assume he's going to go Xe. But we have Double Knight to use my ability. Snowball this. Alright, that was actually well played kind of by him. What I should have done there is I should have went with the... Oh, the Goblin! Nice Goblin! I should have went with my drill down the right. Because then I could have snowballed the Skeleton Army. Hold on a second. Bro. That should not exist in Clash. Please attract the Skeleton King. Nice. Okay, we're cooking now. I'm not going to go Snowball because I'm going to be 2 behind. And I actually don't even know if I can defend this, to be honest. Let's go Fire Spirit here. Nice. Perfect defense. We're making some mistakes this game, though. I'm not going to lie. Not my cleanest game of Clash. The Xe is super annoying. Bro, they need to nerf the Xe damage, man. Like, they actually need to nerf the Xe damage. It's way, way, way too much. Like, Evo Xe, in my opinion, should not do any additional damage. I don't know if that's a hot take or you guys agree, disagree. But I don't think the Evo Xe has any business doing any increased damage at all. Chat, agree or disagree? It's a card a lot of people are talking about, too. Nice. Oh, no. No, I thought we got the Skeleton King. All right, let me think. JP is dropping a call. ZX. JP is dropping a call. You might want to consider picking that thing up. Unfortunately, I should probably defend this before attacking. Dude, this is so annoying, man. Get ready for the Void. Bro. Bro! What am I supposed to do? What? Chat, why are we typing negative 554 subs? Chat, we didn't just lose 500 out of our 1,000 subs, right? Is that a joke? Laughing face in the chat if we just lost 500 out of our 1,000 subs. What is going on? I mean, it's not all about the money, of course, but this is a job, and employment might have to be considered. I mean, other forms of employment, because this is a job, may have to be considered if this is actually true. Hold on a second. We gotta go in again. We gotta, like, defend and attack simultaneously. Give me a sec. My son is singing the Itsy Bitsy Spider went down the water spout upstairs. We got an ability from the night! Prediction Snowball! Tesla! That's gotta be enough, right? Easily, man. We have not lost a game on the day. Dude, this has been a clean day. This has been a clean day of Clash. We have been live for an hour. And how many losses do we have? 0. So, just like that, we're 2,200 medals. 7-11. Okay, funny number. Go ahead, call me washed. Drop a laughing face in the chat if you think I'm going to lose all my cups today. Stop by or up. This is just the beginning, Jacob. All right, hottest take of the day. Ladder is infinitely more difficult when you fall below top 1,000. Okay? And the reason being is the players down there are actually kind of closer than you would expect to the skill caliber of a top 1,000 player. The thing is, the players in that range, generally speaking, below top 1,000, they make risky plays. Mechanically, they're good. They know all the good timing and mechanics and stuff, but they just go all in. They're way too aggressive. Their macro gameplay isn't good. And so if you tilt down in that range, you have these players that abuse starting hand about 50% of the time and win about 50%, blah, blah, blah. Okay. If you think that my opinion is dumb and stupid and you want me to shut up, then type say about you. All right, Pickle, you're back in the channel after like a year, bro, and you're spamming your skeleton and keep yapping. Okay? Tread lightly, because you are on thin ice. Okay? Read the pin message. I donated 554 subs on my account, my old account, and now that account is gone forever. I have to start over. Ooh. Olula, I might have to unmod you, man, because we have quotas to meet, and you have kept up with the quotas over the course of the last 3 years. But if I don't have records to substantiate, like, proof of that claim, I might, yeah. I'm sorry, bro. That's a joke, obviously, guys. We're not going to unmod Olula. That sucks, man. That actually blows. 554? Well, this is what we'll do, Olula. We'll write 554 down on the whiteboard, and every time you drop a sub, we'll add 1 to it. So, Olula, you might have lost your account, but you now have your own spot on the whiteboard dedicated to your sub tally. Alright, Alula, I'm not... Anything to keep the gifted subs coming? If you believe the reason that Alula's account was banned and I want to keep track of his subs on the whiteboard is to motivate him to continue subbing, because without that old account, it says Alula's gifted 2 subs to the channel instead of 550. Drop a $sign in the chat. Guys! I'm trying to do something nice because he lost his account! Okay? Hey, Aaron, and this is an actual, like, point of contention I have. Okay? You gotta stop with the valuable asset comments. Oh, we got Olula! Olula with the 5 gifted subs! And guys, do not spam donation bait successful, okay? Alula is one of our top gifters. I really appreciate you. And there's a massive difference between like a hot tub streamer that sits there writing stuff on the whiteboard to keep track of her donators and me. Laughing face if you consider me to be in the same category as a hot tub streamer that keeps tracks of donations on a whiteboard. Alula, I really appreciate the 5 gifted subs. Guys, if you got a sub, man, go ahead and pop some chef emotes in the chat. Let's go absolutely crazy, everybody. Stop begging for money, hot tub streamer. Except I'm not. I am 710 in the world. So, laugh, mock, spam nerd faces. Alula is the GOAT. Yo, we got farce with the chefs. Come on, guys. I'm waiting for one chef emote on TikTok and YouTube, okay? We're going to go ahead and add +5 to the tally. All right, as you can see, Alula, you're now at 559, man, which is a very high number. And I know we make a lot of jokes in the channel, but I really do appreciate you, Alula. You're an excellent mod. You're hilarious. My chat is hilarious as a whole. But you know when the line is drawn, except when Johnny enters the chat and you spam like Johnny did and L Johnny and stuff like that. But generally speaking, you respect the line, and I really appreciate you. Guys, let's keep the streak going, man. We have one on the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in a row. Dude, we've won 10 games in a row. No W's? Okay. Guys, why are we spamming 6, 7? It's 10. I counted to 10. And obviously to get from 1 to 10, you do have to cross the threshold of 6 and 7. Okay, but come on. You're burning the food because you're a terrible chef? Ah, that's so funny, man. It's like the lamest joke I've ever heard ever. 10 games of 2 minutes and 80 minutes. Again, not funny comments. L Rage bait. Sneaky Shot, thank you so much for the 100 bits, man. Thoughts on the Jordan BM beef? There is no... Okay. So, we've had a bad run this season, man. I was 1 game away from Ultimate Champion on the 2nd day of the season, or maybe it was the 3rd day. Looking at like an 85% win rate, which is like really good. And I end up losing that game. And then 15 minutes later, we're 1 game away again. Okay? And I lose the game again. And then 30 minutes later, I'm 1 game away again, this time for like $300. And I lose again. And again. And again. It takes me 8 hours after the point I was initially 1 game away to get Ultimate Champion. And so I go from the last step on the ladder to the first step. And on the first step, I 1v1 against Jordan CR. And what does Jordan CR do, guys? Jordan goes Golem in the back, first play, and he wins the game. Now, before the entire chat starts calling me y'all, I got upset, bro. I got a little bit too upset. And I technically went on a small rant about how Golem is the least skilled deck in the game, which I still kind of believe that. And then I went on to say that Jordan is a loser. Now, keep in mind, Jordan was spamming hella emotes, and I was down horrendous. Okay, and of course, Jordan probably wasn't watching the stream, or maybe he was. Okay, I apologized. I went too far. I am a nice guy. Okay, all right, can we move on? And funny enough, that's the most support I've ever gotten from a comment section ever. I looked at because somebody, of course, recorded it and put it on TikTok, and the comments were, W-Ox. Is he wrong, though? My goat, Ox. I've never had a comment section so supportive. But even despite that, bro, I would not be led astray into, toxicity again, bro. Because I am, at the end of the day, a nice guy. That was hard to get my cards down in time, bro. This deck is super annoying. What the hell? Bro, I feel like I never have a chance to push. Why am I losing so bad? Bro, I cannot take out the skeleton dragons, man. Just gotta go in right now. Fairy Tower's annoying too. Let's go like Tesla here, honestly. I guess. I need a knight push, man. I should have went knight with that push, but I didn't have it in cycle. Bro, this is terrible because I can't go Knight the Bridge because he goes Skeleton Dragons and then he has a counter push. I'm not trying to be the matchup guy, but this definitely is not great, man. But I will say as well, we weren't paying attention. And I'm not trying to play the excuse game. I don't want to use my snowball, Evo. I want to save that. Once again, having to use my knight on defense. It's a pattern. Then he goes Musketeer in the back. I gotta wait for that to die and then do this. Dude, come on. Is that JP dropping a call? What is it, JP? The lion's awake. The assignment is understood. Oxalate mistimed his ability and lost his only chance to actually come back and win the game. This is a 100-0 matchup. I'm getting really upset. Why have I hung on to my Evo snowball for literally the entire game? Is this a snipe? Is it? Yeah, that sucks, man. Guys, we're going to actually pay attention this time and do the 100-0. If you believe that is a 100-0 matchup, then go ahead and type LMAFAO in the chat. Make sure to stack a bunch of O's on that bad boy. Why? Because that's a self-report for being the biggest dumbass in my channel. Okay? I literally just explained why it's a bad matchup. I can't kill the Skeleton Dragons at the bridge. Okay? Evo Musketeer gets unnecessary value. Okay? He's got the Bar Barrel and the Knight and the Berry Tower, which is good against all the cards in my deck. He can keep going Graveyard, and I can't poison offensively. Okay, yeah, very funny, V-Smo. Very funny, Pickle. Anybody else want to pop an LMAFAO? Maybe shut up. How about you shut up, Daniel? Okay? Holy fudging rage bit. Hey, check it. That's the first game I've lost today. What now, chat? Am I going to lose again? Mods, I want a prediction for 10 games in a row again. Yup, I'm going back-to-backsies. Guys, why does the prediction for 10 games in a row say no? We literally did win 10 games in a row to start the day. So, which mod scammed the prediction? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which mod scammed the prediction? Barney, thank you so much for the 100 bits, man. Holy Complainolate, Jesus Christ, pushing 30, bro. Yeah, so fun fact, man, when you turn 30 years old, you don't immediately stop complaining about things that are unfair in life. And I'm not 30, I am 28. Dude, I'm so sick of people saying I'm pushing 30, pushing 40. I know I'm not, like, I'm a little bit above average in, like, the age department for class, but I'm not old. Okay? Even Ronald, who's 39, is not old. By the way, guys, turns out we actually missed a package yesterday for Mail Mondays, and it's a big one. Ronald sent me this. Here's the thing, though, chat. I'm not so sure that I want to open it, because Ronald was also the one that sent the doll. And, well, you guys know the history of the... Yo! Gameski! Gameski! We got a 50 gifted sub donation in the chat? What up, dude? That is my #1 sub gifter of all time. 50 gift. Hey, guys. Whoa. 90% of the comments are nerd faces, laughing faces. The stream is saved. Okay, and yo odds. Okay, I'm going to shout out every single man and woman, because gender equality, that drops a W in the chat. Okay? This man has gifted almost 3,000 subs. That's a lot of money, Gameski. We are going to get wheel spins on deck for you, big dog. 50 gifted subs is crazy. Thank you so much, man. Shout out Ox's Pink Egg and Part Maker and Skibidi and Mono. We got Alula back in the chat. This guarantees variety. We are playing Elden Ring tonight for free. Well, for the 50 gifted subs. I mean, technically speaking, that was a sub goal that I forgot to communicate to you guys. But yes, we are doing free variety tonight. Not going to scam, bro. Gamesky is the GOAT. Let's go ahead and do some wheel spins, man. And if you want a song or something, let me know. Dude. For those in the chat, typing, shut up and play the game. Okay, this is a job for me. So when somebody comes in and displays an act of generosity like this, we gotta thank properly, Dude, we got another 50 gifted sub bomb. Don't spam TOS like sub bomb. A sub explosion in the chat. 100 gifted subs. I need everybody, and I mean everybody in the chat. Guys, stop typing GG no stream tomorrow. If you actually believe I'm taking off tomorrow because I made money, drop a nerd face in the chat. I need everybody whipping out their log emotes. Don't spam Ox files and spam those logs, guys. It's a log emote. It's a joke in the channel. It's a level 18 log. It's the only level 18 log on Twitch. There's some other streamers. Okay, that was just like weird, bro. It's a. Anyways, spam those log emotes for Gamesky, man. And I'll whip mine out too. I need everybody spamming their log emotes in the chat, bro. 100 gifted subs, guys. I'm gonna start banning anybody in the chat that types Ox files at this point. And it's not because there's proof of anything. There's not. No, there's not even an allegation. It's just like people joking around and like brain rotting themselves in the chat. We also got Tubley with the $5 donation. I'm kind of scared to see what he has to say, but let's hear him out. And then Gamesky, let's get some wheel spins in the house, big dog. We got some brand new options, by the way. Like Get Wet. Not helping my case. Like Get Wet as in...
Hi, Ox.
Hold on.
My 66 years old grandpa loving your tank top and muscle flexes. Another zoomed in screenshot going straight to the Oxalate files on grandpa's phone.
So there's this guy that's 66 years old named Tubby that watches my content. And he apparently has his own document of the Oxalate files, which consists of zoomed in pictures of me shirtless and my face. Okay, he's a weirdo, bro. If any files are getting released, it's on Tubley. Collectively as a whole, let's all spam L Tubley in the chat. Gamesky. We've had a lot of financial, not like financial crises lately. We just have had a lot of financial things to take care of. The deck quotes have been like crazy high, and we need a deck because if there's no deck and the deck we have now is like rotten and old and falling apart, we can't even go out on it. That's the only way to go outside because it's like leveled up like 10 feet. So without a deck, you just fall. And so we definitely need a new one. We also had the washer and the dryer fall apart. We had to replace the fridge. And the oven didn't heat past 100 degrees Fahrenheit. We had to drywall repair every room in the house. The floor was all cracked and messed up, so we had to replace a lot of the flooring and the carpet and stuff like that. The oil tank was 40 years old. And the windows, yeah, like my house. Exactly, precisely. So all that to say... You're the GOAT. Let's do some wheel spins, man. Thank you so much, bro. What's going on, Trainer Sam? Good to see you on the YouTube, brother. And it lands on... Risky for the bisky. Ooh, okay. So, Gamesky, you have a choice to make, man. Either you can keep a free diamond pass, which... I imagine that's not what you want because you just donated like like $500. Or we can make a clan and 1v1 against 3 viewers. And if one person can smash me in a 1v1, everybody gets passes, including you. You want to risk it? Bet. Let's do it, man. Chat, today's going to be a fun stream. You guys excited for this? We're mixing up. ZZZ. Make it 5 and deal. Bet. Come at me. Let's make a clan. Guys, any ideas for the clan name? Ox Blank. Ox Blank. Anything you want. Mosby's Ghost. Thank you so much for the $5. You guys can join the clan,
Hey,
by the way.
Ox, we know
Anybody.
you're unproblematic and Alet, but if you wanted to be bad, now is your chance while everyone is distracted. Eyes #game is game #lion #darkox.
We know you're not problematic and all that, but if you wanted to be bad now is your chance when everyone's distracted. Game is game, Lion, Dark Ox. Okay, so we're going to